Hello. I have a new pen day. I met my friend Lisa yesterday for lunch. I was giving her a notebook like a Stalogy notebook that I cut down to pocket size for her. And, like literally, I think a week after I cut the notebook down, Stalogy came out with pocket size notebooks. So she brought her pocket size notebook that she bought, and we basically kind of looked at it against what I'd cut hers down to, because I'd cut a little bit off of the bottom so that it would kind of be the same size as the moleskin pocket. The new Stalogy pocket is basically just a little bit taller. So she's got one with rounded corners and one without. But she had watched my video of my birthday stuff where I said I refrained from buying myself an Asvine V126, and she decided to get me one for my birthday. My epically long birthday that just keeps going. Look how pretty this blue is. I hope this shows up on camera how pretty this color is. I'm not usually into like blue inks or blue pens, even though I am still looking for like the perfect blue ink. I like the a bit desaturated look, but this reminded me when I saw the blue of paintings by, I'm probably going to say the name wrong, which is crappy because I've admired this painter for years and years. I saw them at the Van Gogh Museum in the Netherlands, and their name is Odilon Redon, I think. But I'll pop up. The guy used this insane color of blue in some of his paintings, but he also did some absolutely barking mad paintings. So I'm just going to include a couple pictures with the spelling of his name, and maybe you guys can go check him out, because I love his stuff. Like, he was bonkers, kind of. Or at least he seemed to paint bonkers things. So yeah, I've got a vac filler, a really pretty blue one. So not only did she get me this, but she gave me a couple of preppies to play with. I need to get on that because I've got now like 8 preppies that need sanding and resining. I think it was really hard trying to resin when it was cold. Things just weren't working. The light wasn't coming in my window enough to cure them, so I was having to constantly use my UV flashlight. So even just UV wasn't working out great. And I'll show you an example of what was happening. So I do the teeth with kind of a UV resin and cure it. And then I use epoxy resin to do the rest of the lips. And I am so mad because I am making these for someone, and I nailed the colors. And because the molds got cold, I think they must have contracted a little bit, and some of the resin got over here. So I either have to try and paint some UV resin and cover this. And this, like, how am I going to save? I won't give these to her. I'll redo hers. And I went and bought, let's see, I have 7 of these molds now, so that if I have fails, maybe some of them will succeed. But I need to get on that. It's finally started to warm up. We're actually going to have a heat wave next week, so that will be perfect to do some new ones of these. I don't know why I kept trying in the cold weather, because like right here where I'm sitting, there's a window right there, and it's not a soundproof kind of weatherproof window. It's an old window. So not only did she get me that, she gave me more Kaweco cartridges. These are the gray and the summer purple, and I will use these. And also, look at all these samples. Now, I've just been going through. Now, some of these are the latest Inkvent, and I asked for them because I wanted to try some of the colors. But I don't know what's in here, but we're going to be swatching. So I think what I'll do is I'll open these up. I'll see what they are. I'll swatch the colors that look like they might go with this pen because I have to put an ink from Lisa in a pen from Lisa, don't I? But I also just want to show you my swatching situation. I've been going through, so I have 12 of these things that hold 25 samples. I'll show you. And I need to swatch my samples in Tomoe River because I want to kind of see it on the paper that, I'm going to be using it on. So I have to swatch them all. But just so you understand the situation, these are all the samples I currently have. And now I've got these. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch it all on Tomoe River paper. I think by brand. And then I'm going to kind of just pick out all the ones that are not very me, that I won't use in a parallel or a, really, really bright inks and things like that I might not use. I need to get rid of, I'm going to set myself a goal of getting rid of at least 25. One of these full. So what this is for, I'm hoping to do kind of a giveaway of one of these boxes filled with 25 samples. Because I hit 1,000 and I'm like, what can I do? The other idea I had was maybe to, as one of the prizes, give one-on-one lessons on how to make YouTube videos, make and edit. Anybody interested in that? If you think that sounds like a good idea, put that in the comments because I don't know if anybody's going to want that. But if they do. So yeah, that's all my current samples. These are all my current ink bottles. And there's a lot of ink colors that I'm not going to use. So I bought 100 of these sample vials. Where did I just put it? And I'm going to start sampling out some of these bottles. And those will kind of, I'll just bring them with me, send them to people. I don't know. Yes, these kind. 100. I bought 100. So I can reduce the amount of bottles I have. But saying that, I bought a bottle of ink. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is the ink. So they did a purples ink thing, like what's the best purple, and everybody was voting on it. It was March Madness. And Claudia runs it. From the Cloudy Desk. She runs it on Simone's Discord every year, March Madness, from there's just one color that year. And this year it was purple. My purples didn't win. And I don't think I'd ever tried this one. I can't remember trying this one. It is not in my sample collection because I also have, these are all the samples that I've used that I've either gifted away or finished. I finished some samples. But yeah, those are my ink plans. And I think, all right, I'm going to pause. I'm going to go through these, figure out which ones might go with this. We'll sample those, and then we'll choose it, and we'll ink it up, and we'll write with it. All right. Okay, I think I've remembered what she said at the lunch. Because I'm in a purple mood, she gave me a lot of purples. So I think maybe the only one that is going to be blue is Lamy Petrol, which she just bought. So I think I'm going to put that in there. I haven't swatched it, but we'll swatch it and then I'll put that in there. But she gave me a Moss Park Green Ferris Wheel Press ink charger. These are all kind of ink vents from various years. I'm not sure which one this is, so I'll have to ask her because it didn't have a label on it. But, and a couple of them, like Marley and Wilted Rose from this year, I had swatched already and used a bunch already, so I wanted some more. But yeah, I was kind of running out of it, and I really like those. So, what color is Tundra? Tundra was kind of a greenish thing. So, Black Forest Gateau. Black Cosmic Glow. Or that, no, Cosmic Glow. Oh, we'll swatch that one as well, because that looks a little bit bluish. Seriously. So I've made, remember, you know how on these sticker books, I'm always like, I need to make some tags so I can figure out what's in which sticker. Well, I made some. I've laminated them and I've lost them. I don't know where the heck I put them. I just did this the other day. I've got the hole punch finally out, and that's why I stopped what I was doing, because I couldn't access the hole punch. Just so irritating being me sometimes. I need to make some more swatching with friends stickers. I need to remember. Oh, also, Lisa gave me some postcards. I'll show you. Give me a second. This is going to be pages and pages of Lisa swatching. So these are all Van Gogh. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm doing my best. I can't really make that sound in my throat without coughing. Is that him? No. That's Monet. That's Monet. Klimt. I thought I was recognizing different styles. This is Van Gogh. And this is Van Gogh. It'll say it on the front. Yes, okay. Lovely art cards. Let's get in frame. So I also picked out Inkvent Cosmic Glow. Don't know whether I said that out loud. Oh gosh, this... where's my swatching stuff? All right. These ink samples are so full, like up all the way up to the top. They're all just completely filled. Oh, that's pretty. I may have put too much ink. But oh well. Now where's the glass dip pen? Here it is. Why don't I put this in a milk bottle with the lid off while I'm still doing things? Okay, this is Lamy Petrol. I don't know why I'm doing these lines, because that's for testing a nib. We know this is a dip nib. All right. I have to go in here. So what's going to go in here? Maybe I'll just have to put something that isn't that color. I mean, I don't know that I've got anything that color, to be honest with you. All right. Where's that spoon? Yeah, I need to... Somebody suggested I put washi tape on my clear things, and I think... Oh! Let's use the other side of the spoon, because I forgot what I was doing right in the middle of doing it. I've got blue all over me. All right, this is Diamine Inkvent 2024 Cosmic Glow. Does this have shimmer in it? I think it is a sheening. Yeah, it doesn't have shimmer. It's a sheening, I think. Diamine Ink Vent 2024 Cosmic Glow. All right, I am going to be straight up with you guys. I have only ever, let me close this petrol, used one blue ink that sheens red. And I can't remember which one it was, but the sheen was so intense that I couldn't see any of the blue at all. So I think, you know, I should try it again. We'll let that dry and then we'll ink it up, I guess. All right, this is a super sheener. I'm just really worried it's going to smear on my... How can I tell? Look how much ink is all over me already. I mean, it doesn't seem to be smearing. Okay. Just for experiment's sake, I'm going to ink this up in this pen. And then I am going to try it out in my failure of a 5-year, not failure of a 5-year, failure of a, what's it called? Morning pages. I'm not, it's like, it should, do I even need to do morning pages? I daily journal. So, okay. So first I put it in this one because I thought it would be easier to do the vac fill in this. Shall I do that? Should I give it a try? It has been so long since I've done a vac fill. Then the small sample vial that it was in. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, there's some ink in there. And on me. And on my desk. It wouldn't be a video for me if something like this didn't happen. All right, I'm going to pause and clean this up. Let me wipe off the pen first. See, I got this out so that I wouldn't do this, but then didn't. Anyways. Let's close the pen. It has stained the world. This is stained. Maybe I'll stick some stickers down. Be punk rock about it. Let's try it in the pen. Yes, it's totally stained everything. Okay, we've got Asvine V126. I think. What is the nib? Medium. I'll just say blue. Medium nib. And this is Diamine Ink Vent 2024 Cosmic Glow. Yep, I've got plenty of ink in there. So I'll be using it for a while. We know that it's a staining ink. Okay. Should I even release this video? Oh my gosh. Let's see. I just want to see how much sheen shows up in the writing. So I'm going to pause and come back. All right. So there is sheen. It doesn't seem as kind of much as it was with the dip nib, but this will be interesting to try and write with. Yeah. I will report back. This will be in my currently inked. Okay. Bye.